Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. It's still wintertime, it's cold, so this episode we're going to head down and explore some of these deeper caves scattered on my base that I haven't really ventured down into. You can see right behind me I've got some silver and quartz. I've got several other silver and quartz areas marked. And I've made myself a bunch of rope ladders so we can go really deep and find out what's down there. And I'm kind of at a standstill with the construction on the manor and the smithy due to running out of fat. Oh, wait. Need my other pickaxe for that. There we go. And I think that's the only little chunk right there. I actually didn't have that marked yet. Didn't see it as I headed into the depths. So let's go ahead and we'll mark that one complete. And I think this is the same cave system, that there's some more down in here. It's a fairly extensive cave system. And let's see, that's where that's coming in. I marked that, so that's not where we go. We go down here, I believe. I was exploring a little bit in here, and I didn't have my bronze pickaxe with me. But yeah, it's right over there. Got a little bit of food with me as well, in case we get down in here quite a ways. I've just about got the windmill moved over, but I think I need one more piece of fat to make another angled gear. Oops, wrong button. And yeah, that's all just quartz. We'll mark that one with an X. And then I think it's further down in here, or it's another branch of this cave. A lot of branches of this cave. I think it was right up in here. Here it is. A little bit of silver here and there hanging out in this quartz. Grab it. I got it. Let's just make sure. Yep, got it. That's cracked granite. That keeps seeing that and thinking I've spotted something. Okay, so that is that one complete. Then there's another one off over there, but I think that might be in a different cave system. It's a little hard to keep track. Because it's that direction. I think that might be entering that cave. So let me work my way back out of here. Yeah, that's just cracked granite, so that's all good. Let's plop a dirt block down there so I know I've been back in that direction. And we know we've been that way. A goat? Whoa! Howdy! How's it going? Oh, I missed. You'd hold still for a second. Yeah, just calm down and just hold still up there. No, he's having none of it. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Darn it. Free meat. Yeah, go down in there and fall and get hurt. It'd be perfect. Oh, come on. So close. Man. How many times can I just barely miss this guy? Quite a few, apparently. He keeps juking me. Alright, it's you and me, goat. Oh, man. Didn't ring my bow. Wasn't planning on doing any hunting. Here we are. Okay, finally. I would like to have her back. Oh, there's the fat I need to finish up the gear train. I'd like to have her back at the base, but we'll take the free meat. And there's the fat I need, I think, to make the last angled gear to get my rejinked wooden mill going. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled spelunking adventure. That was quite the reverb there on the goat bleat. Like, I thought I heard a goat. Okay, let's get out of here. This one's a little tricky. To do some hardcore parkour. Okay, I think I've been everywhere else in here, and there's nothing else. There's probably more silver and or gold in that quartz vein, but you'd have to excavate half the mountain to find it. Let's get out of here. And actually, I'm going to knock that down. We don't have a big shelf of hanging dirt there. And then let's head over if I can find this other cave entrance. See if we can find this other piece of silver. Right up here? Or is it maybe down? Looks like I've definitely been here before. I've been in a lot of caves, so I've lost track. Silver. Seeing a lot of quartz. Is this where I already mined it out? I forgot to mark it as complete. That could be the case. It's all just quartz, quartz, quartz. Yep, I think I've mined this, and I forgot to mark it. Like a noob. Yeah, I think I remember this dead-end cavern. Alright, well, we will mark that one complete. The other thing I wanted to do was explore some of these deeper caves. So we've got the deeper caves over there to the southwest. So let me make my way over there, and we'll use our rope ladders, and we'll go way down to the depths, and we'll see what we can find. Actually, while I'm down here, I could do a quick prospect. Set that down. Grab your old prospecting pick. There, and how about here? Decent considerite, actually. Okay. We're going to find some tin. About the time I get into the Iron Age, probably. Anyway, I will meet you over at a deep cave, and we'll go down deep and see what we can find. I had this marked as the entrance, and then the other one said deep, but this looks pretty deep to me. Now I'm wondering what the what's the yellow? Did I find a different entrance to the deep cave, or what did I mark here? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, I guess we have to go down in there. Didn't see a way in there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the mark came from. Sometimes you're somewhere and does it tell you the Z depth on here? It does. That's 167 and that's 163. Interesting. I don't know why that marker is so far off of where I would expect it to be. Anywho, let's head on down. And we can jump up. Yeah, we can jump up and grab that. Do a little bit of dirt staircase and a little bit of rope ladder action. That is way down in there. Goodness gracious. You saw my rope ladders. Is there anything? I don't really see anything on the wall. Just granite. Ow. Okay, then we can get up to our rope ladder. And we're good. And there's a little bit of zinc down here. While I'm thinking about it. Get her belly full. Yeah. Am I using a lot more because it's cold? Just a little more, I think, because it's cold. Okay, cracked granite. We have a little bit of zinc there. So let's grab that. Nearly indistinguishable from just regular old granite. Granite, granite, granite. It won't. I think we're there. It's probably all of that. I still don't know where that other marker came from. Interesting. Let's put the dirt here. A waterfall over that direction somewhere. Yeah, I've got some more zinc down in here. Well, let's do this. Let me just set that there. Then we won't be burning up our hunger meter quite so much. So that's medium, and that is stacking with the others. Excellent. Zinc ore, zinc ore. That looks really unstable. Yeah, that is pretty unstable. shore that up a little bit. The granite, zinc ore. Granite, zinc ore. Spot the difference. Not much. Subtle little hints there. It's easier to see from this direction. Okay, we got some there. Should be good to mine that out. It's all just granite. And then we got one more in here. Be good to mine that one out. A little far from my lantern. I have to go collect it. Okay, that's all granite. Cool, up to 22 chunks of that, so that's nice. That done. Nope, not quite done. Gotta pretty much scan all the rocks with the mouse cursor. There we go. And then do I have any let's delete that one. Do I have any I don't have any prospects over in this area, so let's go ahead and do that here as well. Has to be 3 blocks away. Let's do this just to make sure. Highest failure rate. Yeah, so there's more zinc in the area, apparently. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a torch here so we know that's the way back up. Really easy to get twisted and turned around down in here. I kind of want to pick up those rocks, but at the same time, I don't want to fill up with them. Get some more zinc, medium, so that will stack with what we've got. Need to look into making like a mining bag, probably for these prospecting trips, especially the ones that we go where we get pretty far from home. I didn't check the stability. And there you go. It all falls down. There's zinc under one of these. They get covered up. There it is. That was all of the zinc. And that just kind of goes off to nowhere, right? I should have brought a fresh copper pick. I wasn't expecting to find this much stuff, to be honest. Not that far from my base. Yeah, alright. There's nothing else down in here. We can clamber our way back out of here, and what I usually do is I'll put a dirt piece down just to let myself know I've been here before. That's that branch. We know that's the way back out because I put the torch there. Okay, we got some saltpeter. That's good for the gardening. And let me just put a torch here by the rope ladder. I think a shovel works pretty good for this. Speaking of gardening, I did get a lot of fertilizer from all the rot that we've been composting, so that's good. This extra silver we're finding might make a liner for my lantern. Makes it a little brighter. It's all just cracked granite. Yeah, cracked granite. Okay, I think that is it. We know we've been back that direction. Whoa! Look before you leap. I can see the torch, so we know that's the way out. Wonder how deep that is. Goes down a ways, doesn't it? And there's nothing down here. Okay. You can climb the backside of those as well. That's handy. No, it's just click. Always, it's crouch to place and then regular click to retrieve. Okay, so that tells me I've been that direction. Instruction, there's a bunch more saltpeter. Huh. Like the saltpeter's not there. I think we're getting the saltpeter just because I am so much deeper than normal. Do I want to get wet to get that stuff? think I just got it. Okay, that'll work. Oh, no. Get out of there. Use a pull in from pretty decent distance. Okay, we've been down there. We've been over there. We've been that direction. We haven't been over here yet. Wow. Okay, we can see the torch. Keep seeing speckles, but it's just granite speckles. See anything back in here? So I've been that direction. Wow. This cave just keeps going. Oh boy. Quartz vein down there. Okay, we have enough ladders. Good deal. Even the torch pickup sound's got some reverb to it. And just a whole bunch of nothing. Okay. Work our way back out of here. Dirt blocks. Keep forgetting I can just do that. That's the beauty of rope ladders. Just cracked granite is all I'm seeing. Sure, if somebody spots something, they'll let me know in the comments. Oops. Scrolled at the wrong time. Okay, well, that is that. Yeah, there's something up there. This, okay, that's the, this is the way back home. We've explored over there. Before we go down there, let's see what this direction has to offer. A little bit of zinc ore. This is also medium, so it'll stack nicely with whatever we've got. Zinc ore, zinc ore. Oh boy. I was just about ready to let off the mouse and like, maybe I should check the stability. It's too late. Okay, mine that out. We're getting pretty deep. Down to like level 100. I normally have the compass coordinates off, but since we're spelunking, thought it'd be interesting to have it on and just kind of see how deep we were getting. Looks like that goes back up quite a ways. I don't really see anything up here interesting. Something in that quartz? I think it's just quartz. Yeah, that leads us back home. In that direction. We haven't been down. Man, this place is huge. Just keeps going. Over here but granite. We were mining the sink, and then this is all just granite. There might be some more saltpeter down there. I think I just destroyed by putting a ladder on it. It's okay. So that's an in... Oh, it's mainly potassium fertilizer. I think it's good for... Isn't that good for flax? So maybe it would behoove me to just gather up all this we've run across. I didn't bring a basket or anything. That would have been thinking ahead too much. I'd come fully prepared, I wouldn't have found nearly as much stuff. That's just kind of how it works. Yeah, that was my last shovel, wasn't it? Okay, well, for future me, I need to bring a basket or make a mining backpack. And bring a metal shovel. So it's a little more sturdy. We can gather this by hand. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay, pop you up in there. I'm gonna probably end up dumping the horns. Can I set them anyway? We'll stick the prospecting pick on number 4. Zinc ore. We're kidding when they said decent sphalerite down here. All right, let me bind this out and we'll continue on our way. All right, a little bit of a minor cave in, but you know, we got it out. I missed the zinc ore here. So up to 56 chunks of zinc. So there we go. I think we've got enough zinc. Back up here. Yeah, how many rope ladders I started with? It was quite a few. Some, I think. Never have too many rope ladders when you're exploring. Alright, we've been down that direction. That's our way back up. We've been over there. Over here's a whole bunch of nothing, so we can head back up. That is this. We've got a heck of a waterfall up there somewhere. Did I already come up here? It's just quartz. Yeah, already been up there. It was just quartz. That's how we get back up. We've been explored all of that. And down in there. And down in there. Went over there. Okay, I think we can start heading back up. What day is it? It looks like it's the next morning. 1st of January. I only had so many rocks, I made stone fence out of it. Just to get it out of my way. Yeah, let's head back up. Nope, that's not how you do it. Up and off the rope. Perfect. I didn't grab my torch. Let's grab the torch. Okay, that is that explored. That goes back up the way we want. Did we explore over here? Yep, we explored that. So we can continue on up towards the surface. Go up there. Just granite. Yeah, that's where we mined. We shored up the ceiling. Starting to see daylight. Wow. Okay. What an adventure. That was a deep cave. Near the right spot, I could probably tunnel out through the side of this. Make it easier to get to, but that's okay. We've already been down there. I don't think there's really anything else to do down there. So I'm gonna put X's on these. I'm gonna consider that fully explored. You fall down on me. There we go, 54 ladders. I think that's what we started with. It was 50 something. Okay, wow. I have no idea. This video is probably super duper long. There's more deep caves I haven't been into yet. Let me run over to this one. Actually, how much food do I have? Yeah, we still got food. We're good. I'm gonna run over to that one and kind of see what it's gonna take to explore it. And we'll go from there. See you in a bit. Yeah, I've definitely been here before and I marked it as deep, so I'm thinking the deep part must be further down. Oh, yeah. That's a little deep. Just a little bit. Don't know that I explored this much at all. I think I got down in here and saw how deep that was and just marked it for later exploration. I don't have any prospecting done over here, so let's just go ahead and grab prospect. Yeah, just basically little traces of stuff. That's some good data points, though. Caves, man, they just keep going. I want to explore them all. Uh-oh. Oh, I've been back in here. Yeah, I've definitely been in here. Don't remember being in here. Well, it doesn't look like I found anything. Okay. Good to know. Let's recover some of that dirt. Oh, I don't have a shovel, too. Should have grabbed a stick while I was out there. That would have been smart. Use the rope ladders to get out of here. Not in the pitch black, I can't. Okay, well, let's consider that a dead end. That has been explored. And then what we have left is this. Yeah, it's a little deep. Just a little deep. Or parts of it even. That doesn't go anywhere though. A lot of cracked granite, so pretty unstable down in here. Go with this wall. You can see with some of these crazy vertical depths why you want to go with a full stack of rope ladders. I had almost a full stack. Splunk our way down here. Climb back up. Ow. Get down low enough for the glowworms. Cool. Might make a decent, at least a decent screenshot, if not a thumbnail. Depths. Yeah, that wouldn't make a very good thumbnail. Too dark down in here. We're down at level like 40. If this was standard vintage story mode, we'd be surrounded by very, very bad critters. Intent on our destruction. I can punch that with the lantern or anything. Stacked to 64, so I can carry forward. Yeah. Gotta catch them all. The darkness. Oh boy. Wow. It just keeps going. Come on. Why are you doing that? I don't want you to do that. I want you to just go on that one. Being weird. Wow, we got down to some basalt. Cool. I wonder if I should... Or basalt. I don't know how you pronounce that for sure. Probably depends on where you're from. Kind of want to take some of that just for decorative use. We're down to 11 on the depthometer there. I'm down over 100 blocks. Do hate to use too much durability up on my pickaxe though. But I think I'm about done. I'll be out of food here before too long. This video doesn't need to be 4 hours long. Silver. Oh, okay, I see. We got medium, bountiful, and poor. Silver department. Okay, let's do this. Let's put some dirt there. Drop off. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, wasn't sure how long you can make the names. There we go. Now we know where we can get a bunch more saltpeter. I don't really want to carry any more of that with me, but this whole room here is just covered in it. So that's cool. While we're down here, let's be able to see. Yeah, still very poor, but it just gives us readings so we can hone in on where stuff might be. Okay, that was just basalt, but we need to go up over this area. Cracked granite. You go down to the basalt. Let me grab a half a stack of that. I'll use my business, so it's got a lot more durability. I guess if I found lower tier ore, I could use that one as well. We'll just gather up a stack of this. Can make some cobblestone or something with it. Two more. Okay, let me also mark. There we go. Good. It lets you have a nice long name. That's handy. So now I know if I want to, I could come like quarry some of that out, make polished stones and stuff. Might be good for future base building. All right, I think that's pretty much it for these depths. Saltpeter and basalt. Pretty much what we got down here. And some glowworms. I wonder, can you take the glowworms and like place them somewhere? Might be neat to have those in the cellar or something. Or hopefully it doesn't just destroy them. Oh no. Can't harvest them? Managed to hit the wrong button. Doesn't say anything about harvest with a knife, does it? Oop. Glowworms. It's considered a plant. But apparently they just break. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I'll leave the others alone. If you know how to harvest those, let me know in the comment below. Okay, so I can get up to here. Rope ladder our way out of here. Oh, it's too tight. I'll get it. We did come down in here a ways, didn't we? Good, we can jump up on those. Not when you're underneath them, though. There we go. A little bit of a technique to it. We went down that way. Man, this thing is... That's cool. I like these like super deep shafts. You can go way down in and explore. Even if it's just glowworms. Glow wolves. That's where we went. We go over there? No. There's nothing over here. Okie dokie, we already explored down there. Oh, I see. I must have placed that after I came back up out of here. Fair enough. Go up this way. Well, I spent all of my cattails to make rope ladders. Took a bunch. And it is evening. We've spent like 2 days. 2 solid days just running around in caves. How are we doing for food? I still got 0.8 left. Yeah, I'll get my belly full. Okay, well, we're not too far from home, so I think I'm just going to make my way home. And that'll be it. This episode's gone on long enough. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I'll find out when I go to edit this together. Thanks as always for watching, folks. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care. Why can't I wave with my other hand? I'm holding a lantern. Let me wave.